Okay, so I have these two statements here. 3x is equal to 9 and 3x is less than or equal to 9. One's an equation, one's an inequality. Let's try and solve those. So let's guess. We'll guess and check first. Guess and check. And then we will actually solve. Okay? So there is a difference between guessing and checking and actually solving. Okay? There's a huge difference. So, but let's start with the first one, and then we'll go to the second one. So, guess and check. Okay? Well, 3 times what number equals 9? And if you could see this, right, then you should see that 3 times 3 equals 9. So we have, well, 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 equals 9. Check. We're good. Okay, so if we actually solve it, divide by 3 on both sides, we have x is equal to 3. Okay. Let's try to find some values that would make this statement true. Something that's less than or equal to 9. Alright, well, let's see here. What are values that are less than 9? Well, 9, and I'm going to do multiples of 3 for convenience. So 9, 6, 6 is less than 9, 3 is less than 9, 0 is less than 9, negative 3, and if I keep going, then I'll end up getting all these different values. Okay. Alright, so 3 times what makes 9? Well, we already said it was 3. 3 times what makes 6? Should be 2. 3 times what makes 3? 1. Makes 0, 0, negative 1, and yada, yada, yada. Okay, and we keep going. And we can see that x, if we wrote this as an inequality, x should be less than or equal to 3. Okay, so we guessed and we came out with this. Let's see how we can get from here to here. Well, kind of seeing the differences and the similarities, especially the similarities, let's just try and divide by 3 on both sides. Well, if you divide by 3, we get x is less than or equal to 9 divided by 3 is 3, which turned out to be the exact same thing as what we thought. Okay, it worked out. So, basically, whether you're solving an equation or an inequality, it should be the exact same process. Now let me show you something that makes it slightly different. Okay, I'm going to change this to negative 3x is equal to 9, and negative 3x is less than or equal to 9. Okay, same thing, but I'm doing negative 3 instead of 3. Okay, so what value would make negative 3 times, would make this thing equal 9? So, well, let's see. You should be able to see that it's negative 3. Okay, so negative 3 times negative 3 equals 9. That's 9 equals 9. Check. Should be negative 3. What values would be less than or equal to 9? Well, we just said that there should be 9. I'm going to do multiples of 6 again, or multiples of 3. 6, 1, 3, 0, and on and on and on. Okay, so let's see. Negative 3 times what makes 9? Well, we just said over here it should be negative 3.